everybody out there. So I'm Reni Desai. I work at Enlix. Okay, let me share my screen. Okay, I have brought up with a very interesting topic for today's tech talk, which is mind maps. We'll see how we can use mind maps for our day-to-day life and make those tasks more simpler and how we can help those tasks and when it comes to organize that. Okay, we'll more emphasize about how we can use a mind map for software testing world and how we can use our work to manage and make it more simpler. Okay, starting with today's outline points, we'll talk about what are mind maps and from where did they originated and came into existence. What is the purpose behind mind maps, and what are the benefits when it come to software testing worlds. And we'll see some of the examples, live examples, and I have prepared a demo, live demo to showcase you all. Okay, starting with this is me. Like I have drawn a mind map to introduce myself. I am Reni Desai. I am from Jabalpur, Madhya Pradesh. I currently working at Enblix as a junior QA consultant. So prior to that, I have experience in both technical and non-technical MNCs and startups. I have worked with high tech and Kiwi QA. Talking about my education background, I have done BE from IT branch. And talking about my social media handles, I am in LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram. You can just go and follow me out. And yeah, talking about my hobbies, I love to travel. I really missing it out in this pandemic situation. Yeah, yoga comes into my priority list in day-to-day life. Uh, and being Gujarati, I am bit foodie also. So yeah, this is the mind map actually looks like I just drew to introduce myself. You can also use mind map to handle your day-to-day task and make it more simple. Okay, up next we have what is mind map. So basically Wikipedia says mind map is just a diagram used to visualize or organize your information, and mind map is just a free flowing depiction of thoughts that just branches out into from central part, and it will look like a tree like structure and forming some relationships among the species. It's like just if you are planning to take a meetup for 4 people, you can just arrange a meeting and you can just draw it out in a whiteboard and arrange your tasks into that. Coming to testing perspective, mind map is just what you visualize about your product into brain, and it's your understanding about the product. If I say like if multiple people are working in a team and if they are told to draw a mind map, uh, they may end up drawing different mind maps, but they will definitely point to a core functionality they are willing to draw. It People may end up think of differently. It may be feature perspective or it may be user perspective, but yeah, we can use mind maps to make our testing world more simpler and manageable. Okay, up next we have origin of mind maps. So as you all can see, this is the tree of life drawn by Charles Darwin. Uh, so I was just looking into Google and found this. Even I can't read it. So it's somewhat like a tree-like structure. Charles Darwin used to draw it. It's like he realized the evolution and he just draw the relationship among the species, and just he it's it yeah, it looks somewhat like a mind map or a tree like structure. So yeah, see, some mind maps are not new. They have been used in way back history, earlier in 3rd century. So I must say, like, if Charles Darwin could use it, why can't we people as a tester or quality engineer people may use it into day-to-day life, and we can use our mind map to make our complex work into more simpler way. Okay, up next I have why mind maps. So why do we need mind maps when already there are so many conventional method in the market? So what are the basic needs of mind maps? So talking about these points, uh, so whenever it comes like there are too many problems coming into your day-to-day life, it's like, okay, you have to ship out tonight, so how you will manage your plan. So you can just simply take a meeting and draw out your mind map, and you can just cover all your requirement that has to be shipped out. Simple, right? So yeah, mind map are just basically tree like structure which just set on your brain rather than any tabular Excel sheets you use to keep for documentations. You can simply like add your new enhanced features whichever you have been developed. Like, okay, say there is some new development done, you can just highlight that into a new branch, and you can just replace the earlier one, and you can just highlight those points. See, like mind map helps a lot to keep all your data into one place. So it's comes handy like whenever you have to use that data in okay, rough. You have to take a rough idea. You can just go through a mind map. You can just get a whole idea about the product. So yeah, as Aristotle said, the soul never thinks without a mental image. As you all know, like whenever you watch a movie, it just fits in your mind rather than reading a book. So yeah, like why now not to make things more simpler? Okay, up next we have what are the benefits of mind maps. So we can say like if you are planning for a sprint, and you should have a better planning when you have to test a sprint. So yeah, mind map helps you to draw or to keep all your planning in a better way, and you can just plan according, and what are the ideas you can just keep in a mind map. You can just draw an initial map and discuss with the stakeholders, and you can just go further with that mind map. So yeah, mind map helps to give your best testing traceability. So you all know like traceability is somewhat like that maps your testing requirements to the test cases in the form of metrics. So mind map also helps you to do that. You can just take any scenario, you can just keep it in the center, and you can just draw a mind map regarding that requirements, and you can just map your test cases with it, and map all the bug IDs or the milestone etc you need. In this way you can trace all your testing activities. Talking about monitor testing progress. So yeah, if a PM or a testing leader want to manage all the tasks, and he or she needs to look into a team and track all the activities going on, so he or she can simple make a mind map, and he can get a idea about what are the tasks are still pending, or what is the progress of the team. So yeah, talking about increased test coverage, so you all can relate with the testing world or developer world, and you all know like when it comes to execute 100% testing, or when it comes to 100% test coverage, there is some 10% test cases that we just leave it out, and we think like it's not that more majority, and we just think like it won't break it out. So yeah, we can just draw a mind map for that, and you can just cover all your test cases, and that will enhance to increase your test coverage, and at the end you can get a better idea like what is the test coverage of the whole sprint. Okay, talking about mind map usage, you can use mind maps in different ways in your day-to-day life. let's say if you are planning to take a brainstorming session, you can just definitely put a mind map on your priority list. We personally had a brainstorming session in that we took a mind maps activity. So it will definitely help you out to help your brain to work out, and you can just add the branches if you stuck, and that will definitely fill those branches with your new ideas. So mind maps help you in memorizing things for a longer time. And if we say like if a child is not able to remember things for a longer period of time, he or she uh, just has to guide. You can just guide your child to how to make a mind map for learning that area for a longer period of time. So yeah, mind map helps to solve your problem definitely. When it comes to problem solving, you just need to divide your whole problem into small chunks, and you can just connect those chunks with a central idea that will help you out to remember or solve that problem in a better way. Mind map will definitely help in the project management. Like I said, PMs and team leads can definitely use a mind map to track all the activities, and they can use mind maps to plan out the things and whatever they need to schedule. Uh, yeah, mind map just simplify or complex ideas. Leonardo da Vinci said, simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. So why not to simplify all your complex idea into by using mind map? So when it comes to knowledge transfer, everyone wants to hear it out in a more simpler way. So yeah, you can use just mind maps, and you can just transfer your knowledge in a better way and a simple way. Yeah, definitely mind maps helps you out to make a presentation in a more attractive way. You can just use mind maps for that. Okay, coming to tools, there are lots of tools available online. You can just go and explore those tools. They are very attractive also, and different tools have different functionalities. I have used Coggle that has helped me so far. Okay. Up next, we have how to create mind maps. So when you are planning to make a mind map, you just definitely have an idea about what you have to draw a mind map. So that will come into your core functionality, and from that core functionality, you can just have your different user stories for that. With that user story, you can just map your test cases over here in the sub points. That will help you out to keep all your sprint planning or core functionality into one place. You can also further add your test bug IDs of Jira or milestone you have to add, etc. Okay, I have planned one demo session for you all. I'll show you how to make a mind map. I have used a Coggle tool for you making mind map. We'll make a mind map regarding phone book application. You all are aware with the phone book application. Okay, this is the tool. You can just log in into tool, or you can just try it out a free version of it. Okay, this is the core functionality that has to be in between. Let's say we are taking phone book, so that has to be in between. And if we say you like what are the scenarios, so we can test in the phone book. So we can just add contact, and we can have delete contact. You can search for a contact. You can go and view your contact, correct? Okay. uh, If you talk about add contact, you may have different test cases for regarding that. If we say like we have to check input fields for that, you may have different input fields like name, number, etc. You may have different fields. If you are checking like what is the maximum characters you can add for name field, you may have what is if you add the contact, it should be visible, contact should be visible with name and different you can have save button. So yeah, like see, you can add your test cases like this, and these branches will comprise of what are the test scenarios you have to test. And yeah, this is how you can just make your mind map more efficiently, and using different colors, that will be more attractive. So I have prepared this prepared whole phone book application mind map for you all. So you see, like this is how you can keep your activities or whatever scenarios you have to test in a one place. So this is the second example I have prepared. So we had a brainstorming session regarding mind map. So one of the employee just drew this mind map regarding Star Wars. If you are a member, like you won't afford to like you won't like you have to remember all these series, so you can just draw a mind map for that. Fun, right? So yeah, I would like to conclude from here, and I would like to hear you from you all, if you have any queries, or I will like I want to hear out from you all, like if you have used mind map in your project also, you can just share your views also.